All right, joining us now for the final couple of minutes here is U.S. Bank Asset Management Group Senior Investment Strategist Rob Haworth, and back again, early SpaceX investor Peter Diamandis. Rob, investors sold some money, sold some stocks to buy SpaceX stock. We now are waiting on Anthropic and OpenAI as the next two big mega IPOs. So give me a sense of what you see that they are bound to sell so that they can raise cash to buy those IPOs.
Yeah, I think our interpretation in the last week or so is investors really took profits in what has been doing well. So some of the competitors, the semiconductors, the large hyperscalers, to put money into companies that are competing in the same business, as you point out, between SpaceX, OpenAI, Anthropic. I think the second thing they look to is the losers that are not really providing cash flow, right? We saw challenges with some of the cryptocurrencies. We saw challenges with gold prices breaking down. And I think they were looking at both those ends to try and fund the middle and really expand their AI exposure.
And do you see the markets taking kind of a hit because people will be at least selling some of their holdings, and specifically maybe the tech sector?
Well, I think it's short term, but it's important to keep in mind that money is flowing back in too, right? They are selling stocks to buy more stocks. So we've seen more rotation than people leaving. And I think that speaks to our constructive view on the rest of the year. Earnings expectations are up. The consumer remains resilient. Yes, inflation is a bit of an issue, but the story still looks like a good one as we look through to the end of the year. So I think of this right now really as rotation for better growth as we press ahead.
From rotation to a moonshot, Peter, one of the things that Elon has been very clear about is that he wants to build data centers in space. And if he is close to coming to that, you've got to let us know. But what do you think is the possibility that that will happen in the next couple of years?
I think it's 100% in the fact that he is raising this capital right now to build those data centers. He's got Jensen from NVIDIA building the space-resistant, radiation-resistant, thermally resistant chips for those data centers. And then, of course, he's also building his own terafab to make that happen. These data centers are going to feed all of the frontier labs on the planet. You saw this incredible deal that SpaceX AI cut with Google and with Anthropic, driving $11 billion from Google per year. Amazing stuff. When I interviewed Elon on my Moonshots podcast at the beginning of the year, his prediction was for double-digit GDP growth in the next 18 months and triple-digit in the next 5 years, being driven not by anything else than the tech economy that he's building right now. A lot of growth coming.
And the growth, when let's just end on this, Rob. Give me your pick on your feeling about this particular debut, and 6 months from now, when some of the lockup expiration happens, do you think people will be selling or buying?
Well, we don't do individual stocks, so I'd say on balance, right, for the market, this is probably constructive, and we'll still see growth as we press ahead. So I think on balance, I'd expect people to look to accumulate more equities as we press ahead, just given these strong underpinnings for this economy.
Peter, can you see this? The ball in Times Square.
I love it.
Oh, Peter, look at the ball.
We're launching humanity today. Thousands of years from now, we're going to look back at these next 5 years as the moment in time that humanity moved off the planet to the stars.
Oh, it's so great to have you both. And there is the closing bell on a historic day when, in the blink of an eye, SpaceX becomes the 6th largest company in the world.